Hello, good morning to our reflections this Saturday, the 25th of July. The Gospel reading from St. Matthew chapter 13 and beginning to read from verse 24. Jesus put a parable before the crowds. The kingdom of heaven may be compared to a man who sowed good seed in his field. While everybody was asleep, the enemy came, sowed darnel all among the wheat, and made off. When the new wheat sprouted and ripened, the darnel appeared as well. The owner's servants went to him and said, "Sir, was it not good seed you sowed in your field? If so, where does the darnel come from? Some enemy has done this." He answered, and the servant said, "Do you want us to go and weed it out?" But he said, "No, because when you weed out the darnel, you might pull up the wheat with it. Let them both grow till the harvest. And at the harvest time I shall say to the reapers, first collect the darnel, tie it in bundles to be burnt, and then gather the wheat into my barn." And so, another parable of the seed being sown. And this time they take root and they grow. And as in Jesus' parable, there's a twist in the tale, and that amongst the good produce growing appears a great pestilence in the form of the weeds. Now, those of you who are gardeners will know all about weeding, won't you? But let's recall the deeper meaning of this weeds as evil, actually. You know, sometimes we experience great evils in the world, and I think particularly of the many genocides that has happened in the past, and in fact still continues to happen today. And the cause of Christendom, and indeed all the religions of the world that seek after justice and peace, tempered with mercy and love and tolerance, they probably see this cause as a failure or a setback. And we are tempted to wonder, where is God in all this? In fact, is God really in charge? Does he know what he's doing? You see, the parable informs us that God has actually given free will to humankind to do good, but also to do evil. And that there will always be evil lurking in the background and indeed amongst us. So, dear friends, the struggle between good and evil will be with and amongst us. But here's the but. God will have the last word. So, dear friends, let's take the root into your hearts. And when the time comes to root out this pestilence, you will no longer be an armchair spectator to any evil, but you will become an activist in that fight against evil. As the book of Lamentations says to us, there's a time and a season for everything. So, dear friends, become part of a season of God in the eventual eradication of evil, albeit in your own backyard. Let us pray. God, heal the world, fill empty hearts, feed the hungry, free lost souls, fight coronavirus, and forge us towards peace. And so once more, dear friends, let me bid you God bless. Keep well and stay safe here from a rather overcast day in Bromley in Kent.